Hello everyone, my name is CJ Soft. Welcome back to CJ Soft Python Academy. So in this tutorial, we are going to start learning HTML from beginning to advanced. So in CJ Soft Python Academy, I have opened another playlist on my YouTube channel known as Web Development. Yeah, under CJ Soft Python Academy, Web Development. So the courses is gonna cover HTML, CSS, Django, Python, Django, and as well JavaScript. So you are just starting. I'm just starting this course. So please, if you know you are interested, follow up my course and let's go together. Let's learn together. All right. So are you ready? Let's roll. So right now we are going to start our HTML tutorial. So today we are going to treat the basic of HTML from the basic to the intermediate aspect. So today we are going to cover about more than 5 topics in HTML, which is also beginner friendly. So if you are just entering or starting, please, it's the right time to continue with me. So let's go. Now, first of all, before I start anything in HTML, please, I'm gonna advise you, you need to install VS Code. Yeah, look at it here. This is VS Code. You need to install this VS Code. If you don't know how to install VS Code, let me know on the comment section. I am going to teach you how to install VS Code. It's very, very important. I mean, essential in this our class. I wanted to start with Notepad before, but now I won't start with that Notepad. I think it's better I go with VS Code so it will be more easier for us to flow. Now let's continue. Before I start designing or teaching HTML, I'm going to first of all create a folder by right clicking on my screen. Okay, now I'm creating the folder. I'll come here, I'll click on folder, and I'm gonna type maybe HTML tutorial. Yeah, you can see, I think I can zoom the screen if you want. Yeah, HTML tutorial, you see it, right? Yeah, this is it, HTML tutorial. So very easy. I'll double click here to open this folder. So this is my folder. I'm inside the environment, and this is my folder environment. So my folder environment, I'll right click and I'll click open with code. Remember, let me remember. So if you don't understand, you watch the video. If you don't understand anything, you can write a question on the comment section and I'm gonna answer the question for you. So I'll click here, open with VS Code. Good. All right, so my VS Code is open successfully. So what next do we here? What next is we need to create a new file and save it with .html. Come here, click on file, click on new text file. So when you click on this, then it will open new file for you. So here, how can we save the file? Come here, click on file, then click on save. Okay, so this saves the file. So we are going to give it anything. To me, you can give your file any name you like, please. It's not compulsory you give it the same thing with mine, but to me, I would like to give my file index.html. Please, every HTML file must end with .html. You can see it here. Every HTML file must end with .html. It's very important. .html, and you can give it any name, but let it end with .html. And when you are giving name, don't give a name with space, please. I don't recommend that. Don't say it's index space maybe web dot no, don't do that. It's very wrong. It's very wrong. So just give it either index web in the anything dot html, but don't give it anything with space, but it must end with dot html. So having done that, let's click on save. Good. Now this is our web page. So let's start coding. What are we going to learn today? Like I said, we are going to learn the basic HTML structure, explanation, and element tags. We are going to learn a lot today. Yeah, we are going to learn a lot today. More than 4-5 topics in HTML, good for beginners. So let's get started. Now, first of all, when coding on my HTML, first of all, I'm going to open the tag and put my doc type HTML. Yeah, you see it. Secondly, I'll open the tag again. I will come here, I will put HTML, you see, and I will close the tag. You see why I say she use VS Code? Is very simple for us. So thirdly, under the HTML, I'm gonna open the head tag, the head. Now under the head, I'm going to open my title. Yeah, title. Good. Now I will give my title a name. I can say CJ Soft Python Academy. CJ Soft Python Academy. Yeah, I'll give it a name, CJ Soft Python Academy. Okay, having done that, the next thing we need to open again is the body of the HTML. That is where all the elements will be displayed. Now let me explain this structure for you. Over here, doc type HTML, we started using the doc type from HTML5 or before 5, but basically 5. Now what is the purpose of this? This thing is very important in Google search and SEO. It tells Google, or it tells the browser, that you are working with HTML documents. That is why we say doc type HTML. I think I need to zoom this. That's why we say doc type HTML. So now this simply means, like as I said, is to tell the browser or the Google search engine when you are deploying that this document is HTML document, for real, for sure. So HTML here is to tell the browser that right now we are using the HTML element, like we want to code in HTML. So now under the heading here, the heading simply means the browser tag and the browser title bar. Yeah, so the heading is talking about the browser bar, like there. So under the heading, that is why we have the title. Then we can give the CJ Soft Python Academy. You have other things that can go under the head tag, the script, the external CSS. We have many that will go under that tag. But for now, for now, we are going to use only the title and the header tag. We have a lot, even to link CSS, JavaScript, external file, bootstrap, all goes under the header tag. So let's just maintain this for now. Okay, all right, without wasting much time. So this is the explanation. Here we are telling the browser that we are working with HTML document. Here we are telling the browser that we are using HTML element. So everything should be under the HTML tag. Since we are using the HTML, the header section is different. So the header section contains the things that should control the browser, like the thing that should control the web page or website entirely. That is what the header section is all about. The header section it contains elements that controls the entire website or the entire web page. So like as I said, you can link external CSS here, you can link bootstrap, you can do anything. So that is what we can do. Now secondly, we have the body. Good. What is this body? The body is where HTML element lies. This is what anything you are creating, the button, the link, the images, the audio, video files, anything you are doing that the visitors will see, that is under the body. You want to create a dashboard, you want to create, every code must be done under the body. So this body is very important. Very, 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 very important. Anything that we are doing should be under the body. All the HTML element I'm going to teach you, all will go under the body. Everything that we are going to learn will also go under the body. So now, having done this, remember we open the tag and we close the tag. So this is the basic structure of HTML. All right. Okay, so now we want to test our HTML body and know the practical aspects of this, and also what will go under the body. Remember, in HTML we have what is known as the h1 tag. Good. The h1 tag is called the heading 1 tag. So let's say we just say welcome to CJSoft Python Academy. Welcome to CJSoft Python Academy. Academy. Yeah. So having done that, please remember, if you just install your VS Code, come over here, come to File, scroll down and click on auto save. It's very important. Anything that you are doing will be saved automatically. You don't need to press Ctrl S countless time before you save. So that is it. Now let us head on to our folder where we created our HTML doc. Wow, look at it here. I don't like using Edge. I want to change it to Chrome. Please, I like using Chrome. And right click here. If you want to use Microsoft's Edge, you can double click, but I think I prefer Chrome to the Edge. I'll double click and click on open with click on properties, come over here, then I will click on this over here. I'm gonna click here and click on OK. So everything is changed automatically. Click on OK. Yeah, so I like using Chrome to test my web pages. So for me to test what I have done, I have to double click here. Now you can see my web page. What are you seeing here? Welcome to CJSoft Python Academy. This code is coming from here. Welcome to CJSoft Python Academy from the H1. So another one we have here is the title. How can we locate the title? So let's head on to our browser, and when you look at the title bar here, you can see it here. You see it here. So this is it. CJSoft Python Academy. We give our web page a title. So let's go back here, and you see now. So you can see where the title is located, and you can see where the other HTML body tags are also located. So having done this, I think we are done for the basics of the structural basic of what HTML. So let us head into another topic in HTML. All right. Okay, welcome back. So our topic for today, our topic we are going to treat in this HTML is HTML elements. Good. We have learned about this basic structure of HTML, which is what is on our screen here. So I want to go into HTML element. So what is HTML element? HTML elements are the elements that should go under the body. Good. Get it? HTML elements, they are mostly the body tags, the body tag elements. Are you getting me? So that is HTML element. So now this HTML element comes in two forms. Yeah, they comes in two forms. Number one, we have the tag, HTML tag, and we have the empty tag. We have the open and close tag, and we have the empty tag. So now we are going to be practicing the HTML elements using two basic HTML elements. Number one, the paragraph. Number two, the header. So let's start from the header. Now the header. Now remember, I want to comment this that we know where we are. Yeah, so you are starting with open and close tag. Open and close tags. That's what we are starting with. Now this particular element you see is called open and close tag. Why? Because when you open the H1, you can equally close the H1. Are you getting me? When you open the H1, you can equally close the H1. Sometimes closing the H1 doesn't matter, but it's very, very, very recommended, because when you don't close an HTML element, the rest of the element that follows might take that same effect. So this is part of it. In HTML, we have H1 to H6. In HTML, we have H1 to H6. Are you getting me? So now, over here, we have H1. We have the H1. Come here, H2. Come here, H3, H4, H5, H5, H6. So I'm gonna change all this damn shit, man. This should be H2 here, and also 2. Good. And this should be H3, and also here H3, and this should be H4, and here too is called H4, and this should be H5, and here too should be called H5, here should be called H6, and here should be called H6. Now let's get it. So let's see the effect of this. In HTML, we have H1 to H6. That is heading 1 to heading 6 under HTML. Heading 1 to heading 6. And in HTML as well, we have the paragraph. We have the paragraph in HTML. So these are the two elements we are going to be using for now to treat the HTML tags, and also few of the open tags or open elements. So let's see the effects of this H1 to H6 in particular. Let's go. So I haven't typed this H1, H2, H3, blah blah blah. Now let's move over to this part here. Sorry here, and let's refresh our page. Good. Now you can see, right? You see it. We have the H1, the H2, the H1, the H2, the H3, the H4, the H5, the 5, the 5, and the 6. You see it, right? So in HTML, we have all these elements. The H1 is more bold and larger than the H2. H2 is more bold and larger than H3. H3 is more bold and larger than H4. H4 is more bold and larger than H5. H5 is more bold and larger than H6. H6 is the smallest among them. So you see what I mean by HTML tags. So these headings are very important when organizing a web page, like as we are going to do right now. We are going to organize or create a web page, organize it very well with all these tags, H1 and paragraph. So having known this H1 and H2 and H3 and blah 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 blah, blah whatsoever. So now let us move further to the paragraph. What is paragraph? So the paragraph here of HTML is open like this. P called paragraph. Yeah, let me comment it for you so that you will see. Please, I know this is your first time of hearing about comments. Please, it's very important that you ask me questions in my comment section. I will tell you. So now let's go. This is called paragraph. This is called paragraph. All right. So now this paragraph here is used to write plain text, like it is used for organizing text paragraph by paragraph. Are you getting me? So that is the meaning of this paragraph over here. Just like as we have on we have in normal English book or normal textbook, where we are going to see paragraph plus paragraph upon paragraph. So paragraph is just like segmented text, like in HTML is like arranging the text. So let's start. This is my first paragraph. This is my first paragraph. Okay. All right. So having written this, you say this is my first paragraph. Now let us go and check this on the comment on the browser. Good. You see it. This is my first. You can see that the paragraph is totally different from all the header formats here. The paragraph is just a normal text. It's just a plain text. It's totally different from all the normal text we have here on our browser. You can see, right? Good. So that is paragraph for you. Yeah, we can have as many paragraph as we want. Paragraph don't have h1 to h6 or h1 to h any number. No, paragraph is infinity. You can have any paragraph we want. We can have any paragraph we want. I repeat, we can have any paragraph we want. So now let's move. Now here we can say open another paragraph, and I can keep on typing. Okay, this tutorial is for beginners, in website development. It's for beginners in website development field. Okay, all right, it's for beginners in website development domain or field or discipline. So this is my second paragraph. So let's get started. Let's see how the paragraph are being arranged. So let's come over here. Wow, you see it, we have another paragraph. So this one is totally different from this. So this one is totally different from this. Like they're the same paragraph, but you see that there's a space in between them. You see, so we can use it. So they are the same paragraph, but you can see that this you see that you can use it as any time as we want. Use paragraph. So now let us go into the tricky aspect of the HTML. This is h1. Good, this is h1. Let me show you what that paragraph is talking about. So now we can use this h1. We can put paragraph in between this. It's not must we arrange it this way. It's not a must we arrange it this way. So we can equally put paragraph here, p paragraph. Yeah, we can say this paragraph belong to the h1 tag. The h1 tag. Okay, now let's go. So it said this paragraph belongs to the h1 tag. All right, so let's see how it appears on our browser. Okay, you can see it, right? You see, so we can have so many paragraphs on the web page. Are you getting me? We can have so many paragraphs on the web page, but the h1, we can have many h1, we can have many h2, we can have many h3, but you should know that every heading ends in 6. So if you want to use h1 plenty or combine h1 and h6 and h3, you can combine all of them. You can combine all these things, folks, but you should not exceed to h7. I have not seen h7 in HTML before. Are you there? So these are called the open and close tag. You can see why they are called the open and close tag. When you open the tag, you close the tag. So these are called the open and close tag. All right, so let's move to the empty tag now. So another topic we want to move into is the empty tag. Okay, yes, let me comment this for you. Empty tag. Empty tag. So this is the topic we want to move to today. So now let's go to this empty tag over here. So when you come to the empty tag over here, now what are the empty tag? The empty tag are tags without without close tag. There are tags without the close words. Tags. These are empty tag. Example, we have the BRU. So this is empty tag. So I'm gonna show you with just few of them, like 1 or 2 of the empty tag. As time goes on, we continue. So now empty tag really work with close tags. So let's say we have this paragraph here again. We have the paragraph here. Okay, now I haven't gotten this paragraph here. If we have this paragraph here, then let's modify it a little. We say this field, and okay, they must be good. They must be good. They must be good. All right, so now let's check this code on our browser. Now let's go. Now you see this, let me take this my camera here. Sorry. So now you see this over here. This tutorial is meant for beginners in website development field. They must be good. Now you see, I want to apply an empty tag here known as the break line. The empty tag we want to use is the break line empty tag. So you are going to see the effect. Now I want to break this text from the in website part. So I'm gonna say open tag BRU, close, and you come over here. Good. So now you see this tutorial is for beginners, blah 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 blah. I put my break tag here, and in website development field, you see. So I want to break this tag. Is called break line. That break is called break. So what is this break? It break the paragraph into another line. Like it's like creating new line. That is the meaning of this break over here. It's like we are creating new line to the paragraph. So that is the meaning of this break over here. So let's check it and see the effect. Wow, you see the way it break the line here. You see it, right? So you see it started from the in. So it's like we are creating new line. So that is the meaning of this break over here. It's like we are creating new line. Are you getting me? So that is it. Another thing again we want to learn is called the horizontal rule. So let's say we want to just rule a gray colored line using that one can be done using the open tag. We say HR. So that is it, HR horizontal rule, and let us refresh our page. Wow, you see it, right? You see the horizontal rule here. It's like a gray colored line, So having done that, now let us move. These are the open and close tag. Open tag are tags that contain the close tag. Open and close tag are tags that contain the open and close tag. Why empty tag are tag that doesn't have the close? They are just alone, just like this. They are just alone. They don't have anything called close tag or anything. They are just alone. Are you there? So this is the basic structure of HTML elements. Are you getting me? This is the basic structure of HTML element. So let's move to another topic right now. All right, welcome back guys. So now today we are going to treat HTML attributes. HTML attributes. So what are attributes? HTML attributes are the elements or words that gives more information. HTML attribute give more information to HTML element. That is just it. HTML attribute gives more information to every HTML element. So that is HTML attribute. HTML attribute, I repeat again, gives more information to the HTML element. For instance, let's say we have an abbreviation or acronym. Let's an acronym known as who. Yes, let's say we want to put this under H1. Yes. Now let's say we have who. Yeah, we have the who over here. Now let's check it on our browser. Good, look at the who here. But when someone sees this who, what will the person think? What will they understand? Not everyone understand your acronym or abbreviation. Not anyone understand this. So how can we make it understandable to people? Now that is where attribute comes into play. Attribute makes the HTML element more informative, like it gives more information to the HTML element. Now since we have the H1 here, first of all we are going to start with the title attribute. Let's go. I'm gonna comment this for you. HTML attribute. So attributes. So I'm gonna comment this for you right here. Now let us, number one attribute is called the title. We need to use the title. Title can be used in almost all the HTML elements. Just to give more information about what the HTML element is all about. Title can be used in almost all HTML elements. Just to give what information to the HTML element. So that let's move over under here. I'm gonna put the title tag. Now what is this who? The who means world, let's say world health organization, I don't know. So World Health Organization. So now we have given this in title. So now it enables the user to know the acronym or the meaning of this who. Now let's get to our web page and refresh. Now when we refresh this thing, how can we see this particular title we put here? How can we see this particular title we put here? We can see this title we put here by using our cursor on top of it, by placing our cursor on top of this who here on the browser. Now let's go. Once you place your cursor here, automatically you can see the who appear. You can see it on the screen, right? You can see it on the screen. So when you place your cursor, automatically it appear. You see it, right? You can see it. It's like a tooltip. It's like a tooltip. It appears when you place your cursor on the element. It appears. When you remove the cursor, it go out. So the who simply means what? World Health Organization. That is the who. World Health Organization. So now we are able to achieve this using the what? The title attributes. The title what? Attributes. So you see, now another attribute we need to learn again is called the styling attributes. Are you getting me? There are a lot of attributes in HTML. Some of them are element dependent, while some of them are generally used in almost all the HTML elements. Some of them are element dependent, while some of them are general. Are you getting me? So now let's get to the who. Let's get to the style attributes in HTML. So this particular pattern is used for inline. Let's say we want to make the HTML element to be colored red. Yeah, we want to make the element to be colored red. So let's come over here. I'm gonna say h1 and I will come here. This is a red text. This is a red text. Okay, all right. So now let's come over here and put it. This is a red text, right? So how can we make this text? This is a red text colored. This is, remember, we are treating attribute today. We are treating what? Attribute. How can we make this thing to be what? To be colored. So now you can make it to be colored by using the style attributes. Are we there? So now let's go. You come over here, put the style. Then I can say color. Then I will put color red. You see the way I put it. Color red. The color colon then value red. You see? So now let me go to my browser and achieve this. Wow. It turns to what? Red color. The text turns to red color. You can see. So the style attributes is able to give us more information concerning this text. Without saying, oh, this is a red text. This text is red. This text is bold. This text is this. This text is that. So all those things are achieved with HTML attributes. So in this video, we are treating this particular attribute title. Then we have the what? The color attribute. We also have attribute, specific attribute for images, link, and everything. Now let's go to link. Let's go to the link. Let's say I'm gonna open my link. This tag is called the anchor tag, please. This link tag is called anchor tag. So I say href, then assign. I can link to any websites in the world. I can link to any website. I can link to Google. I can even link to a web page within my local environment here, local development environment here. So you see, so let's say I want to link to a website. I will just say https://www.html oh Google or google.com. Yeah, so now I can say search on Google. I can give it a name, search. search on Google. Okay, now let's go. Good. So let me refresh here. Now you can see it, search in Google. When I click on this link, bam, it takes me straight to what? To Google. Are you getting me? So when I click here, we go straight to what? To Google. You can see it is loading, no internet connection. Yeah. So this is it, and that is it. So this is how to work with the attributes. Attribute gives HTML more information. Attribute gives HTML more information. We have attributes also to import audio, images. All right. So although we are not up to there, but just bear it in mind, we are treating attribute, and this attribute is going to lead you to an element you've not come across before if you're a beginner in HTML. So just bear with me and just know that attribute accept what is giving the HTML element more information. So let's go to the image. I say img, then under the image you have the source attribute. So these are called specific attribute that belong to a specific element. This is called source. Now this source simply means where is the image located, the part of the image, right? Where am I going to get the image? That is what this source is talking about. Where am I going to get the image? So when we come over here, now there's no image in our folder here. I think I have an image. Let me open here. Okay, let me copy this image. Let me copy this image here. Ctrl C, and let me come here and paste it. Good. I will rename it for easy identification. Okay, let me say I will rename it as maybe I1. Yeah, I1. I've renamed it. So now I've renamed this image here. Now let me go to my browser. Let me close this. My image is known as what? I1. Now I want to link my image here because the image is now in my folder here. So I want to link it. What am I going to do? I'm going to say I1.jpg. Are you getting me? Good. Now alternate, another attribute again. Alternate. What is this alternate telling us in the image? It is telling us that in case if your browser cannot display the image, the text here is what you are going to see. So if there's no text, there's no image, it's not good. Mostly this alternate is used for SEO when your website is live. Google use it for many reasons. Are you there? So I can give it, this is a school image. This is my school image. Let me just put it like that. So you see, now let me come here and close. You see, this image too is called an open tag. This image you see here is also called open tag because it doesn't have open and close. You just open it once and use it. It's called open tag. So open tag is a tag that only open, they don't close. So now let's move over here to our browser and refresh this. Wow, look at the image here. You can see the image, right? Yeah, this is my Python Academy School. You can see the image here, right? Wow. So now this is the image. Now you can see that with the help of the attribute, if the attribute is not there, if I should remove this source attribute, most of you will ask crazy questions. Let me just do this shit. If I should remove this thing, it's very wrong. Very wrong. Very wrong. So now let me refresh. Good. You see the image disappear. Now what appears if the image disappear is this is my school image. You see it. So in case if the image cannot display, the alternate image will show the reason why, or will give you another text relating to the image, or this is a school image, or this is a logo image. Are we there? So now let's go. So you see, if I remove the source, it's not working. When I come back here and I place the source, you can see it is what? Working perfectly. This is the image. Are we there? This is the image. So another one again is the width and height. Okay, it's another attribute. The width and height. Are you getting me? I can say, okay, I want the width to be maybe 200 and the height of this image should be maybe 300. Yeah, I want the width to be 200 and the height to be 300. So I can equally move over here. Let me close this shit, come to my browser, and let's refresh this. Wow, the image become more short. You see, with the help of what? With the help of the what? The attributes, width, height attribute. All these attributes are element dependent. Most of them are element dependent. Most of them are generally used. Are you getting me? Most of them depend on a specific HTML tag or element, while most of them are general. Like the title is a general, the style is a general also. The style is a general attribute also. I think also the what is it called? The title, the style, but this href is element specific. Are we there? Good. Now let us fire. So I'm gonna say, okay, I want this this to be 250, depending on what I want. I refresh it. Wow. So you see, we have the what? We have the image on our web page over here. You see it now. So that is called attributes. Attributes is used, or attributes are used to give more information, more power to the HTML element. Some HTML element cannot achieve a particular goal if there is no attribute. I repeat, some HTML elements cannot achieve a particular goal if there is no attribute. Some HTML element cannot achieve a particular goal if there is no what? Attribute. So whenever you are designing your website or you are creating a HTML website, bear it in mind that some elements are there, you need attributes. The title, the style, what blah blah blah, whatsoever, you need attributes. Are you getting me? So it's very, 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 very important in HTML element. Why some of them, for instance, we cannot achieve to make this text red if we don't apply the style attributes, and we can never achieve to give the complete meaning of this who here, if we don't apply the title attribute. You see, now they work hand in hand. Always know that an attribute gives more information to HTML elements. That is the work or job of an attribute in a website or a web page. Okay. All right, so you can see the way our web page looks like. This is the way our web page looks like. Yeah, so that is what make what attributes. This is attributes. Are you getting me? This is what attributes. Attributes gives us the ability to achieve this. Then when you place our mouse over here, this particular thing appear here. It is very, very important. It's very, very important to understand attributes in your website development. All right, so okay, this will call for the end of our tutorial today. So if you have any question, place it on the comment section. All right, so thank you. So this comes to the end of our tutorial today. Please, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please and please, I beg you, hit the subscribe button and click on all notifications so that you get notified for every of our HTML courses we are uploading on our page. So please kindly subscribe and hit the notification button. It's gonna help you a lot. So anytime we upload video, you are going to get more and more from us. So thank you and God bless you. For now, bye bye. In our next video, we are going to create a simple web page using these elements we have all described here. We are going to create a simple web page using all these elements you see here. We are going to form simple web page using all these elements. So you are going to see how the web page will be organized. We are going to put everything there. So just for a starter, are you getting me? It's just a simple web page using all the elements. So our next video is gonna be projects on HTML, building a web page from scratch. Project on HTML, building a web page from scratch. So that's going to be our next video on HTML, dropping next week. So for now, bye bye. If you have any question, kindly ask on the comment section or contact me on my Facebook page at CJ Soft Python Academy or at CJ Soft. So anywhere, just CJ, anywhere you can contact me, ask a question, I'm gonna answer you. So for now, goodbye and God bless you.